Hello traders, welcome to a new month, and this is another weekly Forex Forecast. My name is Gabriel Ojimadu, and this is Trade Forex with Gabe. So we will be looking at market setups, trade opportunities all through October 2nd through to October the 6th. And as always, we would like to first look at what the economic calendar and the fundamentals are saying. Last week, you must agree with me, was a clear week, was a fantastic trading week. And I want to believe you banked in some pips from the analysis we had for last week. This week presents another opportunity, but then we will trade more carefully as we have some high impact news that we expect, in the market for the week ahead. Starting on Monday, we see ISM manufacturing PMI to affect the USD. And then on Tuesday, we'll have interest rate decision on the AUD. And then Joe's job opening on Tuesday also. And then on Wednesday, we will have the Reserve Bank of New Zealand having their rate statement also, where they expect to maintain rates at 5.5 basis point. Then on Wednesday, again, we will have the ADP non-farm employment change and ISM services PMI. On Thursday, unemployment claims, and then Friday, we will have the NFP non-farm employment change data, where they expect lower ratings. But prior to that, from the economic calendar, we can see here we have really high impact news. So we will trade carefully. And if the opportunity doesn't present itself based on the technicals, I believe you should stay away from it. But then we will be looking at what the currency strength meter has to better position us how to go into the week. With the economic currency strength outlook, we still have the dollar coming out as the strongest pair or strongest currency for the week, followed by NZD. And then we have Swiss franc, we have Great Britain pound, Japanese yen, and euro. So these are the top picks for me. And based on this outlook, I have been able to make some deductions on the technical analysis on the price chart. So with those, I came up with the top pairs for the week, which is USD to the upside and NZD to the upside. Pairing them up with the weakest pairs. My best pairs into the week are USD Swiss franc to the upside. We traded this last week. It was fantastic. Made some good pips on that. Also, USDJPY was also traded last week, smashed all through. We also traded GBPUSD to the downside. We traded Euro USD to the downside. So all of these pairs are presenting themselves again as the top pairs to trade. Last week was Canadian dollar, but this week we're having Swiss NZD pairs to trade. So I will be looking to trade NZD Swiss franc to the upside, NZD Japanese yen to the upside, and GBPNZD to the downside. So with that said, let's jump right in on the charts, okay? Okay, so here we are starting off with USD pairs, and the first pair we'll be looking at is USD Swiss franc. So this was last week's trade. In case you traded this and you traded this last week, I trust you're smiling. It went right into our profits target, and that's 0.92 16. Now this is the full goal of this particular analysis. But then if you look closely, based on the strength of the dollar and the weakness of Swiss franc, we still have some opportunities, but let's try to derive it together here. So because this still presents an opportunity to the upside, so if it still has opportunity to the upside, it's good to have a technical basis to know where our next target will be. So my goal is to see that this will hold. All right, that we will have this support holding. I mean, this is looking like a break. It's like a break of a channel at the moment. So if this holds, then this will be a good place to buy again. So let's take out last week's targets. I mean, let's take out last week's targets that was achieved. If this week we're still looking to the upside, then it really means that this will be our next goal, a break of the channel to give us a new target, and this will be my target. Let's see if it corresponds to any new high there. All right, so that's okay. So we'll be looking for price to rally up from the break of this channel. We'll be looking for price to make some further rallies up to the 0.9274 level. 0.94, that should give us about 128 pips, okay? Okay, so that's USD Swiss franc. Next on the list is USD. So if you look at the bigger picture here, we still have potential to the upside. All right, so we could have more correction anyway back into the channel, who knows, but since this is looking to the upside, this will be my goal for the moment. Next call will be USD Japanese yen. Now, this was a fantastic trade again from last week. If you traded this, we made it into our first and second profit level. If you traded this last week, congratulations to you. You should be smiling to the bank. So let's look at what this week has for us. So into this week, I'm still looking for dollar strength to the upside, and my next target will be to the next key level, and that is 150.30. okay, that will be 150.30. This should be, how many pips are we expecting? Let me see. So this is about 100 pips to the upside. So let's watch it, and this is my expectation for USDJPY. Okay, it was a fantastic trade from last week. Next on the line on USD pairs is Euro USD. Now, this was another fantastic one. I've been saying from my analysis, we're in a long run for major sell-offs on Euro as dollar continues to strengthen. So this, three of our targets from last week was smashed. For those that traded it, I trust you're really happy. So we made it over 166 pips from last week. So let's take out all of those. Okay. So all of those targets were smashed. So I'm still looking for further sell-off on this market, and that is to the 1.0440 level. So traders, you can watch out for if we get more retracement into the upper boundary of this channel, so that should give you or present you with better risk to reward ratio. So all you need to do, just find the support. All right, find the support and wait for the break into our target of 1.0440. Okay, now let's go on to the last one on USD pairs, and that is GBP USD. Now, this was also a nice, fantastic trade from last week, but we failed to hit the second target, which was 1.2060. So going into this week, I'm looking for further sell-off on this pair. So any correction further to the upper boundary of this will present us with a better risk to reward ratio. But ultimately, as the week begins here, I'm looking for price to smash our previous week's target, and that is 1.2060. Okay. Yeah, that is it. If price is able to break that, then the next key target will be here. So how many pips are we expecting from this trade? Let's see if we can make even 50%, that would be fantastic. So we're looking at 195 pips. And don't forget, we have high impact news for the week. High impact news for the week. So let's go into NZD pairs. And we're starting with NZD Swiss franc. NZD Swiss franc, just a moment, let's find it here. So we have NZD Swiss franc, and this is to the upside. Yeah. So you can see here we are beginning to break the structures, and price was able to smash through. Look at that. We're able to break the previous high here, so you could see it more clearly on the daily chart. So having achieved this, we're now having a major structural failure, which is a reversal of this downtrend, okay, as price has begun to break the channel. So my expectation is that first and foremost, price should travel the distance of this channel, and I've been able to work out that distance to be 0.5573 level. If you go down to the H4 chart, you will see the fib levels where we expect some level of correction. So if price is able to correct up to the 38.2 level, this would be a fantastic place for me to go long again into this target of 0.5573 level. So this is it. Next is NZD Japanese yen. NZD Japanese yen, where is it? Let's get it out. Just a moment. NZD Japanese yen. There you are. All right, so NZD Japanese yen, I missed this trade. It didn't come up on the radar, but it's a trade I've been putting on the watch list as price was ranging, giving us this ascending triangle. All right, I was waiting for this explosive breakout. It happened 2 weeks ago, and last week we finally saw it rising up, rallying up to our target. I totally missed this trade, but that notwithstanding, we still expect price to keep rallying to the upside. As you can see here, we are in a channel, and what I expect is for price to rally up to the upper boundary. So the first target before it gets to the upper boundary is the 90.966 level, and if we're able to smash through that, then we should see price rally up to the 9187 level. So let's go back to H4. On H4, what we see, we could get some retracement, but this is just 140 pips or so. So if you were trading this, we've had the rebound on this. We could potentially see price make a retrace to this level or make some correction back to this level before we begin to see those new rallies. So this target is gone. I missed it. What can I say? You can't catch all the trades all the time. All right, so let's expect some level of correction. Well, from this point, we've not had any major correction, so we can pull up our fib tool to see if we can get any comfortable level. So, and that's around same thing between the 50 to 61 fib level. If price is able to retrace to that level, that will give us a fantastic entry point to our next key level, which is 90.66. If we're able to smash through this, next key level will be 9187 level. All right. And what's the last pair we have is GBPNZD on the radar. GBPNZD, I think I had it here. Just a moment. Yes, there you are. All right. So GBPNZD is a fantastic trade again, and we are almost hitting the target. This just good. You know, sometimes the strategy I use, you know, makes this analysis weeks back. Eventually, when the rule book, my trading rule book, brings it back on the radar, you find out that everything is just playing out very well. So this trade has been on our radar. We've been expecting this rejection. So let me take you to the weekly chart so you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, so you see we had a support here, price rallied up, got rejected here, came down, got rejected at the support. Now we're seeing a rejection again. So this is just like a range. All right, but while it's on the range, it's giving us a clear point that price is on the verge of making it again, at least down to the key levels we have. So after this, we have the next key level at 1.9774. So this range, this target is based on the breakout from this channel. So this is more like a short banker. You know, that price should give us this profit target at 2.0143. And any further push sell off to the downside, the next key level will be 1.9774. All right, traders, this is where I'll draw the curtain. I want to wish you a fantastic trading week. Don't forget to hit the notification button and subscribe if this video is helping you banking some pips. It's my pleasure to always bring in the best analytics in the market. All right, have a great week ahead, and don't forget to apply good risk and money management principles. Don't forget, it's a very volatile week. All right, all the best. Thank you. Bye.